So welcome to the Miracles and Science Center for Continuous Personal and Professional Development. Today, the 20th of October, I come with another daily life lesson. This daily life lesson focuses on the aspect of living beyond your capabilities. Actually, you can be able to transcend your limits. This daily life lesson tells us that we find ourselves in a situation whereby we think that we are limited. Set our mind thinking that we cannot be able to move beyond a certain level. You find that some people already condemn themselves to a certain situation. They claim that, for example, nobody in this family has been able to attain a degree. Who am I to attain it? They think that nobody has ever been wealth. How can I be? Somebody says nobody has ever bought a vehicle in my family, therefore I cannot be able to. You find someone is able to say nobody has ever exceeded, nobody has ever even actually boarded a plane and gone out of them. So all those situations, you find someone is able to condemn themselves that actually they cannot be capable beyond the limits that have already been set, simply because he's looking at the history. This daily life lesson tells us that everybody, including you who is watching this daily life lesson, you are capable of working beyond what you actually think. There are a number of reasons that you should be able to understand for you to be able to know that you are capable. Number one, it is important to know that you need to find your specific purpose, your specific niche that you need to pursue. So once you have set your goal, what you want to attain, always there will be a way you can be able to attain it. Number two, it is important to find the environment in which your purpose will be relevant. Sometimes you find that you need to do something, but you're in a wrong environment. You find that where you are cannot actually cultivate your seed to reach where you are supposed to be. For example, if you have a seed and then you don't put it in the soil, you simply put it on the windowsill, it will remain there, it will dry and it will rot. And yet, if it was taken into the proper environment, it would actually germinate into a very big tree and actually yield a lot of fruits. So it is important to know the environment in which you are in. Then number three, find a stimulant. By a stimulant, sometimes we actually need it so that we can be able to move beyond our capacities. We are told there is a theory that, for example, in Europe, in America, the so-called the developed countries are because they actually found themselves in an environment where there was a stimulant, and the stimulant that was actually the constraints of the environmental conditions, where they have extreme conditions, summer and winter. They had to find a way how they can be able to survive in such environment. So sometimes you actually may need also to find a stressor, something that is able to stress you to the extent that you cannot endure anymore, and then you have to make a decision. Some people say that motivation is good, but also desperation sometimes is much better. I have seen some people who are able to move in situations, not because they have been motivated, but actually they have been made desperate by those situations. So it is important to remember that actually in plant physiology, you may actually not know this, but when a tree, like for example an avocado tree or a guava, does not fruit, then you try to debug it. When you debug it, you cause stress, you cause desperation to that tree. Eventually, it will actually start fruiting. So that is the same thing. Sometimes you may need some kind of desperation, some kind of stress for you to be able to make your life fruitful. And then, lastly, you need to sharpen your skill, you need to sharpen your values. Without them, you may not be able to attain the level of capability that you may need. In summary, get to know that you are capable of attaining greater heights much more than you think. Actually, you should be able to live beyond your limits. And this has been a daily lesson for today. Thank you.